Good day, comic fam. Comics of the Voice here. I went to the flea market to get one item, and this is what I came back with. Let's see what we got. Stay tuned. G'day, comic fam. The Voice here. And I was, looking around on Marketplace on Facebook, and I've been doing some shorts. You may have seen them. I'm going through all 55 of a complete set of the Mad first edition cards, and then I'll go through the second edition cards, and then I've got a bunch of Dungeons and Dragon cards. But I always wanted to have a sealed box. So I just happened to see one pop up near me. Guy lives in Bowmanville, so we met up at the Curtis Flea Market, and yeah, so now I've got a sealed box of the first edition of the Mad cards, which I'll probably leave like this for, I don't know, until I can't stand it anymore and I have to break into it, and I'll do a episode where I do a live unboxing. Maybe if I find yet another sealed box, then I'll open this one up. So, and then while I was there, I just happened to meet the guy near a comic book vendor. He didn't have a lot of books, but I thought, hey, let's go have a look, because you just never know what you're going to find, right? So let's put this guy over here. Yeah, there we go. So I was thumbing through, and the first one that popped out at me was this guy here. Now, yes, I already have this issue. And yeah, it looks like it's a direct edition and a first print, but wait. If you open them up, first prints and second prints look identical. The only way you can tell it's a second print is by checking out the first page. So I opened it up, and sure enough, this is a second print. So, bonus. So maybe that's a new rabbit hole, being a completist. So I'll have the entire series, 155 books, newsstand, direct editions, second prints, third prints, 19,000th print. Yeah, that's the hobby. And then I was thumbing through the rest, and I thought, nah, there's probably not anything else that I could find that'll be of interest. But oops, I found more. This was a complete set together, 25 bucks. All 25 of G.I. Joe Frontline. So this came out in 2002. And check out who wrote the first part of the series. Goddamn glare. Hama. Larry Hama. So what they were doing with this series is they were experimenting with a bunch of different writers and artists. So in 2002, this is like a direct continuation of when 155 ended and the pit was closed and these guys were still doing missions. So the first 3 issues were all done by Larry Hama, which I thought was really cool, because I didn't know a whole lot about this particular series. But I love the artwork on there. Destro's helmet, and you got Snake Eyes and Scarlet there. So these guys are on a mission in these first 3 issues. From the higher ups to take some kind of computer missile guidance system thing to New York City. So of course Cobra hijacks it and gets it, and then they have to do a mission to go into the Silent Fortress and get it back. So I just finished reading those 3, and I haven't read the rest of the series. But we've got different writers and artists. So it looks like, oh, Hama did number 4 as well. That's cool. So I'll have to read that one later. I thought he only did the first 3, but I see his name on the top of this one as well. So, good shot of Storm Shadow and the Baroness in the background. It's issue 4. And then number 5, we switch to Jolly, Johnson, Feister, and Snyder are working on this one. That's a cool cover. Yeah, the covers of these are really cool, and these are inexpensive. I went on my comic shop to check them out, and they're like just a couple of bucks. But for 18 issues for $25, that works out to like a buck, just over $1 a piece. So you can't beat that. And yeah, they've been read. There's spine ticks, all that good stuff, but that's fine. This is also by the same group of artists. Looks like they did 4 issues before they switch. So that like seems to be the pattern here. 4 issues with a group of artists and writers, and then they switch them out. That's a cool cover. I haven't read any of these yet, so I've got to go through and read them. And then we get to issue 9, and it looks like we've changed out the writer and the artist. So it's McKeever, Portela, and Andre Deary on issue 9. And let's see, I guess it's going to continue through 10. Oh, and then it changed again, so they only did 2 in this one. Oh, and then they come back again. Okay, so they're all over the place. Alright, so issue 9 and 10 are by the same creative team. And then when we go to 11, now we're to Jerwa, Barrows, and Hampshire. I probably pronounced that wrong. This looks like Chuckles there. Yep. And it looks like they ran for, yeah, 4 issues again until they switched. And as far as I know, these are A covers. I think, yeah, when I looked at the last 2 were B covers. I was hoping to get the A covers. Oh yeah, it says A cover right on the front, but I'm looking at the barcode because if you guys, there's a secret. I'm sure everybody knows. When you look at the barcode, it'll give you the issue number. So in this case, it's issue 13, so it'll say 013, but then the number beside it is a 1. That's your A cover. If it's a 2, that's a B cover, 3, so on and so forth down the line. But I'm sure you guys already knew that, but in case you didn't know that, you can be this many years old when you figured that out. But Image started putting the B cover. They said B cover right on the front of them, at least back in 2002. They don't do that now. You just got to look at the barcode. Okay, and then this is Phillips and Love that have done. Did they do this one as well? No, that was Jerwa. So this one's Phillips and Love. Did this one. And then we've switched teams again. Wilson, Mitchell, Barrows, and Lynx. That's a cool cover. Again, you've got the old Destro helmet, but then you got Cobra Commander in the background there. And the reflection. That's pretty cool. And then these last 2 issues are both B covers. And we're back with Jenkins, Seeley, and Hampshire for issue 17. And then we've got issue 18, which is the final one. And there we go. That was my haul. Well, there's another book too, but I showed it on my Instagram page, and I'm sure everybody's seen it a million times. I don't know why I got it. I just, Turok #1. Paid $1 for it, so. And there you go. There is my little flea market haul for 2024. It was my first kind of foray out of the year, searching for, well, was that, and ended up with a pile of books. So that's what happens in our hobby. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.